Chiron Retrograde is about to fuck some shit up. It's in Aries. So think of the I am. Who am I? What is resurfacing? Old wounds. Different things that really pissed you off, you're going to notice in the people around you. Oh no, oh no. I was just about to do a card pull for myself and something said sit down and do it with y'all. So I was just meditating and I got a bunch of stuff in. There's a lot happening with the perfect storm and waking yourself up, facing those deepest, darkest fears that are coming to light. And you're about to be looking at what's being revealed from these wounds. That's what you need to start looking at. The next 5 months, everyone's blaming retrograde, but this Chiron retrograde is what's really messing things up, because Chiron works with the Aries right now, the Aries mindset, which is I am. This is how I show up. It makes you step into this pain that you once faced, and it's working with the upper cauldron. So you're experiencing the crown tingling, the headaches, the throat aches. That's what you're experiencing here. So let's take a moment. I'll go deeper into this, but the veil to your mind is opening in different ways. It's like the subconscious and the conscious mind. I read it somewhere. This person said it perfectly. The subconscious and unconscious mind are coming together. Or no, the conscious mind are coming together. And that's revealing a whole shit ton of wounds. So let's get into here. I'm going to work with some oracle cards, because these really, honestly, I use these oracle cards when there's a big shift happening, and every time it's right on the money. But what we have to understand is, I'm also going to pull some tarot as well, but what we have to understand is that you're being alerted to where your senses are off in your body, so you got to look within. Where am I feeling like I'm not getting what I need? That's going to be highlighted through the people around you right now. That's going to be highlighted, the great gathering, that's going to be highlighted through the people around you right now, where you're really not going to know who you are. Oh, God. Oh, okay. All right, protection. Oh my gosh, oh, Lord help us. So what I want you to take a look at are, what are you burying right now? What's being buried beneath the surface that you feel like you can't open up or let go of? Who are you under every single thing? Don't dim to fit in. Protection, the great gathering, it's all coming together. Intuitive hits, soul tribe. So let's take a look at the photos here, because anytime I pull these cards, I focus on the photos, because you know they're all intuitively pulled. So we're going to focus on the photo here. I'm going to show you what's happening. Okay, this is the great gathering, and you can see that you and your team, my nails are so gross, ew. You can see you and your team are all surrounding you, right? These are different versions of you. Your team are different versions of you. You're all surrounding this big, great, beautiful masterpiece. Look at the masterpiece of the cosmos, the galaxies, the mountain that you have to climb to get to that point. That's what you're facing right now. So you're being called to get grounded and get within yourself, and you're having yourself come in with this protection of who you used to be, opening up here. Okay, you're opening yourself up, but you're realizing in those moments, in those points where that dark cloud is, where were you siphoning yourself to fit in? You have to open yourself up. You're taking it no more. These hand notions you're not doing anymore. It's protection. You're really taking care of yourself, calling back the power, cutting the cords, which makes sense with who you are under every single thing. The past versions of you, you really have been dimming yourself to fit in. Don't dim yourself to fit in. That's what this Chiron retrograde is about. Oh, I got the chills. Literally, anytime you pull these cards, they're going to come up for you perfectly. So look at how she's holding this triangle here. The triangle is literally the source of abundance if you look at it, because there's 3 points of the triangle, okay? The mind, body, soul. Okay, that's how I see it. But if you look at the way that she's coming in, she's opening her eyes to what's back there. What's back there? What's back there? See? Opening her eyes to what the future holds, what's behind her. But the cloud, you can't put this stuff in front of you and think that you're not going to ever face it. It's going to come up for you. So you have to take a look at where the past versions of you are revisiting themselves. So this all goes hand in hand. So if you look at these cards together and you take a look at where we're at right now, you see that you have the great gathering. You are creating this different path to get to that version of you, to jump over the hurdles, but all these past versions of you are coming to the surface right now. And then you're experiencing this massive protective field that's trying to nurture your ego, but you have to let yourself feel. You have to let these versions of yourself process this energy. You can't let that cloud keep you stagnant. One thing at a time, okay? One thing at a time with this eclipse, okay? It's not an eclipse. We're not having an eclipse right now, but this is what it's showing you with these retrogrades, because it's very heavy energy. Stop blaming Mercury. It's not just Mercury. And then you look at the way you're standing in your power here. But you can't keep shrinking yourself and those versions of you to fit in, because if you look at it, these old memories are going to keep resurfacing. And the perfect storm is literally resurfacing and show yourself to face what's within. These next 5 months are going to really wallop you into this next dimension of who you really want to be. But you can't sit here and bury everything in your body, but your body's going to reveal to you where it is that you're hiding and harvesting this pain and this energy. But the people around you are going to show you what you're being triggered in right now. So take up that space and allow yourself to look at the I am. Focus on you, this upper cauldron half. Focus on speaking your truth, seeing and feeling what you're feeling, being your most authentic you. That is what this Chiron retrograde is showing you. Forget about all the other planets right now. Focus on the Chiron. That's today. This is a once in a lifetime formation, so to speak, where you're having all these planets in retrograde around you. And then here's Chiron. That's like, I'm coming in rain and fury in Aries. So make sure you're checking yourself, okay? Take a look at where the strange symptoms are ascending in your body. And come back to me and let me know what you've been feeling.